Hey everybody, this is Pink Tusk Mammoth. We're here in Crusader space. This time we're going to be talking about how to bounty hunt around Crusader. Or well, rather what you're going to run into, what you might do, how it'll happen, all that sort of things. Who you're going to be working for. You know, fun stuff. But first things first, let's get into looking at the map so we can tell where we're going to be. So we go ahead and head to our map. Set our map. There we go. Much better. Alright, so zoom in. Take a look at Crusader space. And we've got Yala, Daymar, and Salin. Or Kalin, or Selin. I don't really know how to pronounce it. But it's there. It's that one on the bottom. These places each have their own pretty distinct characteristics from one another, and you will end up visiting their surfaces from time to time. You'll be collecting your work from Crusader Security or from North Rock for group missions. Crusader Security basically are just all the single missions, in North Rock are, I think they have a monopoly on all group bounties, so I think that's even in Hurston too. But we'll have to wait till we get to that episode to find out for me. Alright, so let's go ahead and start out with the Selin or Salin, Kalin, whatever it is it's pronounced. I don't know. Can't remember. Don't think anybody's ever told me. If you know, tell me. But anyhow, this place basically has no atmosphere. It's another one like our moon. The atmosphere is completely blown away. It's gone. So you don't really have to worry about any sort of air resistance. You do still have that big old rock under you. So if it's nighttime, keep your pinging. Other than that, it's basically not really too different from fighting in space with no rocks around. So, not much to say here. So, we're going to just show a little bit of some combat while here. Alright, here we are on Daymar, Fighter of the Nightmar, Champion of the Sun. Enough of that. If you get that reference, you're awesome. But here we actually have a little more atmosphere to worry about, and the visibility during the day is kind of blinded a little bit because of how brightly colored the ground is, with it all being kind of very desert-like. But that doesn't really matter too much. You get close enough, you can see them. And you got your systems to help you out too. As all planets or moons, this does have a dark side, so when you're on the dark side, always pinging. I think I'm done saying that now. Let's get on with showing off some combat here. There is a little resistance in the air, so keep that in mind. Enjoy! Now, before we get on to talking about the surface of Yellen, do have to obviously point out that you are often going to end up doing the old-fashioned bounty hunting missions in the ring of Yela while in Crusader space. You probably get it 90% of the time when you take on a group mission at least once, and I mean, it is still a very common area to end up in, so figured I'd point that out before we move on to the other part. At first glance, this might seem like it has just a very similar atmosphere to the first place we looked at, but no, it does actually house somewhat of an atmosphere. Very, very light. Won't affect you too much, but it is there. It is present. So if you're trying to go in a straight line, you make a hard right turn, your ship might not want to continue doing that. It'll probably still snap forward. But it is kind of almost like a cold version of Daymar in that sense. There's not much to say besides that. I don't have any combat footage of me down here on Yela. I do know that you will get missions that bring you down here to the surface of Yela, though, so I do have some fun little sideways flying that I'm doing since I'm flying in my make, or I can't remember what that I'm flying in my Reliant. The Reliant Core. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed making it, obviously. I wouldn't do this otherwise. Almost fastened out. Yep. Anyhow, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe and come back for more. Peace.